Hey, I'm Howard and you're watching Chat with Howard and Friends on Big Mo TV. Today we're here at Foo Foo Fine Desserts, and together with us today we have the founder of Globalart, Mr. Mahair Goh. So we're here at Foo Foo Fine Desserts, and a little bit about Foo Foo Fine Desserts. They serve traditional plated desserts, and all their desserts have their own unique stories. Okay, this is what we have on the table now. Is called pumpkin tres leches. Okay, and this is originated from Mexico. Yeah, and it looks very good. It has
Very nice, very pretty.
very beautiful, right? Shall we mess it up and feed ourselves?
Yeah?
Let's. Okay. So yeah, as I was mentioning, if you like to know more about the story of each of the desserts, feel free to check Foo Foo Fine Desserts.
Yeah.
And talking about stories and going back to the origin or the roots of things, let's hear your story. So where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Pulau Bangkok, which is a beaches island.
Now, do you remember your younger times back in Pulau Bangkok?
When I was young, Bangkok Island, I think in all the household is, everyone there is very busy. This is my impression in Pulau Bangkok. It's my neighborhood, everyone, because they have a lot of the part-time job. I don't think everyone has the full-time job. It looks like every household also has a part-time job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because including me, when I was age 5, I
Right.
started to work with my sister. Because every morning they have some people come to your house to calling, the fisher's boats come back, and then you have to go to, collect the fish, and then to cut the fish, and then they have a lot of the work for these places. So that's why, for my memory, is that everyone is very busy and every day. Yeah, so everyone also, once you have the age enough, and then you can go to work for it.
And you started at 5 years old.
Yes,
Wow, your life must be very active then.
I think there is no choice for me. Yeah, because mother is busy, and when I 1 years old, my father is passed away. Yeah, my mom actually before my father passed away is never worked before. But after my father passed away, which is my mother have to, go out for work. So that's why I say it's not full-time job. It's based on work, how many hours you work,
Right.
and how much you get paid. So my mother is every morning is to go out for work, and then until sometimes I also don't know what time she will come back. And my house is without electric, not the piping water. That is the situation when I was young. So in all my elder brother and elder sister, they not have a chance to further study. So they will keep the study since was, I think, just primary school. Yeah, so everyone have to go out for work to looking for the money. But sometimes I still think I'm a lucky one among all the, the 8 sibling brother and sister.
Are you the youngest?
Yes, I'm the youngest
Oh,
one.
lucky you.
Yeah, I'm the youngest one because among the 8 siblings, I'm only one entitled to go to kindergarten. Yes, and I also is the only one can go to the colleges. So that's why, and when I 5 years old, I just follow my sister because every day they'll go to work at a part time. Then, of course, after school, they are after school, so I just follow my sister. And then I still can recall that my sister, because everyone have to use their own tools.
Yeah.
If you go to, how to say, it's cutting fish, is it we call it?
Okay.
鲨鱼 huh? So they use a knife, but I use a spoon.
Oh wow.
Because I'm
Traditional.
still young. I don't know how to use a knife. I use a spoon. So I use spoon. My responsibility, I just take out the inside of the organ, the fish.
Right.
So yeah, this is my when the childhood life lah. So like you ask me, how's the life? But I still feel very fun. I don't feel any tough in life. I just follow the work. Yeah. And then when after finish work, and then they can see how much you work, and then they pay you. They just pay by the judgment.
Right.
They don't have the standard calculation.
Yeah.
How much you work, how much they pay. So if I get some money, but of course the money I wouldn't get it. It's all money belong to my sister to pass to my mom. And how to support my family.
on the table we have a new dessert. So what we had just now, Mahair, was the pumpkin tres leches, right? So that was from Mexico.
Wow.
And this one, it's from French. So here we have the creme brulee with prune compote, all right, which is hidden in the bottom. And let's crack into it to see what's inside. Ready? Yes. All right, come. Let's have a bite.
Yep. Good.
So again, each of their desserts have their own unique stories. So do check their Instagram or check them out to know the story of each dessert. Coming to KL, alone. Was that alone?
Yes.
How was that experience for you?
Exciting. From Bangkok Island to the KL for us, before we coming to the Kuala Lumpur, I believe that most of Bangkok Island, the teenagers, it look like the dream. Because we are orang in kampung, huh? So we are looking for the city. So when I first started landing in the Kuala Lumpur, I'm staying in this Petaling Jaya Old Town. And of course, the first day I started because I already go to school already, I go to college already. But after a while, it's after 2 or 3 months. And then your feeling start to turning out to the different, what we are expected, the life in the Kuala Lumpur. You start to feel, it's comparing to my hometown life, we are moved tough. And everything you have to do by your own. And then, of course, for me, the most tough thing is I have to need to looking for a part-time job, to gain some money, to settle down my living costs. So during the time, within the 2 years in the college life, I do so many of the part-time jobs. So I not much time have the fun with my colleges until when I studied the second years. After I go to second years, is one day one of my college classmates and then come to me. And then she's saying, can you help me to help her boyfriend to teaching art in somewhere in Damansara? Because her boyfriend just teach 1 month and then he has hesitated to saying he doesn't want to continue to this learning center. And then she want to find someone to replace a role, in this music school. Then I asked, is how much? Is this got any income? They say, yes, you have the 30 ringgit per month.
Wow.
Because only one classes, few students. And then I said, I don't know where is it. Is it easy? He told me, you take this bus from PJ to the Pudu, from Pudu transit to the Kapong, and from Kapong transit to the Damansara. He said it's the weekend. And during the time I'm free. I say, it's okay, I try. This is how I start. I already start in what they call today the Globalart, the career, teaching art. So when I go to the teacher, I still remember the first day, frankly speaking, I don't have experience. But I'm really, really exciting because when the student call me teacher, I become teacher. Among my journey, part-time, I do a lot of the different kind of the part-time job.
Right.
In most of this part-time job, consider is not have the respect, expectation of somebody. But I do this part-time job different. I'm a teacher. I become a teacher. I never dreamed one day I will become a teacher. But I still facing another challenge is I don't know how to teach. So that's why after a day I will come back, I keep studying. Go to library, buy some book, buy some references, and then go to preparing what is the next week I have to teach them how to draw. And it's how I started my career.
Right. And it's not too far from that when you started Globalart, right?
The time is 1994 when I studied in the college.
Right.
Yeah, it's a year 1 or year 2, I forgot already. Yeah. So from the day when I go to teach art, it's the never stop until today. So that's why I say sometimes the life, you don't need to plan so well.
Right.
You just do your best. So A lot of people today, the young people, please, not scared you will lose something. You know, even the time is every month just only 30 ringgit. After deduct all the, the bus, the cost, maybe just rest 15 minutes. Yeah. So you have to really go to stand by yourself, and once the opportunity coming, and you just grab it. For someone, they not think this opportunity.
Yeah.
Correct. But for me, this opportunity.
Correct.
Yeah. Because it's not care about how much money you earn first, but because the day I decide continue for this part-time because I really love. Because I, teacher. And when I see the student, they will create a good job, art drawing, I'm so happy.
And in front of us, we have a dessert that is all the way from the land of the Queen, from England. We have the Black Forest Trifle. And how we're going to eat this is I'm going to break this into half. Alright, this is for you.
Thank you.
Right, and we're going to dip it in, alright? Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Let's go. Okay, dip it all the way down, soak it.
Okay.
Okay. Very rich. So while during the break, you mentioned a very, very good point, which I love. Talking about how on the weekdays you have to work yourself off, or mind my language, work your ass off. And on the weekend, when people are relaxing, chilling with their friends and all, you don't have that luxury as well. And you brought a very good point just now. Could you share it with the audience?
I think the most important thing is you must know what you want. Yeah. From my day one, I'm studying in a college. I already know what I want. Very simple thing. I want to study. The second thing, I want to survive my life. This is a very simple thing for me. That's why I'm looking for a part-time job. I need some money to support my further study. This is very sharp. It's not dark at all. So you ask me, when the weekend, when I go to part-time, and then I sacrifice the time for my activity with my friend.
Yeah.
I don't think that is a sacrifice. I think this is because I really want to work.
Right.
And actually I'm happy on that.
Right.
So I think that is a very important and depend you what you want. Because I want to continue study. This is the only way I will make some money to support my living costs. Yeah. So even until today, I think some people saying like Chinese word,
Yeah.
because 舍得，你一定要舍掉一些东西，你才能够得到一些东西。
Thank you so much for the chat that we have today. It's been a wonderful chat with you.
Yeah, thank you.
So thank you to Mahair for having today, taking your time off to have a chat with us today, and thank you to Foo Foo Fine Desserts for hosting us with this beautiful
nice food.
dessert. Very nice. Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you all for watching this chat together with us, and we hope that you can share with us what is your biggest learning, and we hope to see you next time.